We live in Shoreline, which is the next town north of Seattle. We just love the sort of outdoorsy lifestyle, fishing for salmon and crabbing.
Puget Sound, there's so much to do out here.
The thing about Shoreline is the lots are much, much larger than in the higher density areas of Seattle. And so it started from this inkling of an idea of just a simple studio square we can rent out, make some side hustle cash on.
We originally had talked about a smaller structure. It's not gonna be that much more expensive to have it a little more livable, and have a little bit higher square footage.
And Sean told us, I'm starting this new company to build backyard cottages with green building and sustainable homes.
It made us start to think we can actually live in this versus we're just gonna use this as a rental for somebody else.
We were only living upstairs in the 900 square foot part of the home. To lower our cost of living while renting out our home, we're able to save up more money now that we live in this space. We're really changing the way we live in a really positive way.
The carbon impact of this home is very low. We don't have any concrete foundation here. I use something called diamond piers. So there's 23 of those underneath this house. That is the foundation of the house. There was no excavators, no dust, no diesel.
We were very impressed. It was not a massive construction crew. It was just Sean. And he was out here hanging off the rafters of the roof, single-handedly nailing the boards in.
I framed this house out of almost all reclaimed lumber. 100-plus-year-old, mostly fir, from the region.
Not only does it feel good to bring it back to life again, but also feature it, whether it's the front wall of the house or the inside wall when you walk in.
The thing I love about reclaimed wood is you see all the nail holes and bolt holes, and it's got some character to it.
There's actually some of the wood still has tree sap coming out of it from 100 years ago.
When it was first being framed out, I was looking at it and I was like, this is gonna be way too small. 2 rooms, 1 bathroom, and living space. But once the finishes started going in, the flooring and everything, it felt perfect.
You just feel cozy and you feel homey, and most people say, this doesn't even feel like 700 square feet, and they haven't even seen the bedrooms or the bathroom yet.
I think the biggest way we made it feel bigger is the ceiling height.
When he first brought it to us and showed us the initial render, it's like, these are gonna be 13-foot ceilings, it's gonna be really tall. And we're like, yes, absolutely do that. Having a bunch of windows to have natural daylight is so important here in Seattle.
It feels bright and warm in here at the same time. Our kitchen is incredibly functional, and I was worried moving in here that downsizing to a small apartment kitchen would feel tight.
We cook every night, and it doesn't feel smaller than the big kitchen that we had before.
There's a full pantry that you can open with these deep drawers that allow you to access and actually see your food. This amazing spice rack, which I've always wanted. We have a 24-inch sink, which I thought was tiny, but the deep sink actually allows you to really use that space effectively.
These countertops are Madrona wood. It's a local, sustainably sourced wood. It's a very hard wood, durable.
Sean really brought the vision for this project. He brought the design, he brought the level of detail to the green materials. We were just gonna put cheap vinyl plastic floors in here. The Cork Floors, I can't get enough of them. I didn't think I would love them this much, but I just do. They're cozy, they stay room temperature, and they look really good, and they hide all of the pet hair.
Cork is a renewable resource. They don't cut down cork trees. They take the bark off, they process it, the tree grows the bark back. The cork is the bark.
The house really allowed me to pull each room together in a really cohesive way. I love that I can pull up inspiration photos, find products that fit within my space, and I had a lot of fun as well, just designing my home. So I found the perfect bar stools at the right counter height. Our couch is one of my favorite things, in addition to the rug with it, and seeing those sort of paired next to each other on the idea book was so important. The fabric is pet friendly.
We actually didn't have a couch this nice before, and now I want to sleep on this thing all the time.
We didn't waste any space with hallways. Everything's sort of right off the core here.
The bathroom, there's heated floors. I got my fun tile that I wanted, and the sort of clean lines of the shower wall going up to a gorgeous window. We have an office where Donovan works from home. And then there's the bedroom, which I love because the window stares up at these evergreen trees. We knew it was going to be a smaller room, so you want to make sure that everything you're bringing in is functional and beautiful.
We put in our own closet system. Living in this small space, it's really necessary to think about what you're buying and where it's going to go.
It's a very functional use of space because of the items we've picked out and the design of this home with the tall ceilings and the natural light and the big open space. I love that Sean incorporated these French doors that open to the outside deck. Outside time is so valuable to people that live in the Northwest. Believe it or not, it does, when the sun comes out, it does get warm here. It does get up to the 90s and rarely the hundreds. And so I'm really excited to entertain and host friends out on this beautiful deck.
In green building, we want to build houses as airtight as possible. Add a layer of exterior insulation that wraps the house. It's outside the plywood, covers all of the studs. So think of like a blanket around your house, right? If you're cold in the winter, do you want to stuff insulation between your ribs or put on a jacket? So this house has a jacket, okay? It's 2 inches of mineral wool board. For heating and cooling, we're using a ductless heat pump, also known as a mini split. In the bedrooms, we're using a radiant panel on the ceiling that creates radiant heat. Kind of creates that sort of campfire, cozy warmth.
The way he vacuum sealed this house was very interesting. Basically, vaporizes caulking, blows it throughout the house, and it auto seals the house.
Really, it's like fix-a-flat for your house. Because it's so airtight, we want to provide fresh air. I'm doing that in this case through an ERV, an energy recovery ventilator. The recovery part is that before that stale air, which has been heated inside in the winter, leaves the building, it exchanges heat with the incoming air. They don't mix, but the heat is transferred to the incoming air. So on a day like today where it's 45 out, instead of bringing in 45-degree air, I'm bringing in 63-degree air or something like that, fresh air. It's not creating heat, but it's recovering a lot of it, so it's more comfortable, it's more energy efficient.
So we built a really strong friendship with Sean, and we worked really closely together. We never felt like we had to compromise on details. We would give him feedback and he would say, oh, I have a way to make that work.
It's very fulfilling to have that home finished, have homeowners be very happy with it and walk into just a nice cozy home and a nice space.
We went from 1,800 square foot to 700 square foot.
We decluttered our space, we decluttered our minds, and we've been able to spend a lot more time doing the things we love and spending time with family and friends.